of this item?
Unfortunately, in the fluoride chemical that we use today in 90% of all fluoridation programs, it has arsenic, lead, mercury, and radioactive compounds in it in small amounts. And all of them are also cumulative poisons. They build up in your body. So this is big news. I don't know how you feel about your body being the final resting place of the toxic discharges of industry. As a public health professional, I'm not real thrilled at it. Then something else came up. In the year 2000, well, let's back up. When we first started fluoridating, adding this chemical to our water, we said, the reason is kids will swallow it. Your body will use it inside to build strong, cavity-resistant teeth. But then in the year 2000, we found out that it doesn't work that way. It actually inhibits cavities, the little amount that it does inhibit, topically. So the example of that is this right here. This is sunscreen. If you went to your doctor and you were getting sunburn, and your doctor said to you, drink this to prevent sunburn, you'd look at him and you'd say, why would I drink this? It works on the surface of my skin. It works topically. Well, that's the issue. Now that we know that it works primarily topically, in other words, when it touches your teeth in your mouth, that kind of voids the whole purpose for us drinking it in the first place. Why would we drink it our whole lives? A primarily topically acting substance. At all? Right. And see, the thing is, when we find out about all the other risks, the health risks, and you weigh the limited cavity prevention versus all the other risks, you would probably do what most of the rest of the world has done. Places like Germany, China, Belgium, 98% of Western Europe, they reject water fluoridation. And guess what? Their cavity rates are as good or better than ours.
And so we are, in a real sense, and I also heard that the EPA has not licensed this fluoride to be used as a medicine. Is that true?
Well, that's an interesting point. You know, this is the only substance we add to water that treats a condition in our bodies rather than treating the water itself. We add chlorine to kill germs in the water, but this is added to the water to treat something in your body and my body. That means it's a medicine. How do we feel about getting a forced medication? Do people really understand? That's why we're grateful for this opportunity to share this with people. And the other point I wanted to make is it's about this right here. This is really critical. You see all these are foods. And here's the thing. We are not just getting fluoride in our water or in our toothpaste. When you get canned corn or beans, you get a dose of fluoride. When your baby gets chicken sticks, he gets a dose of fluoride. When you drink apple juice, you get a dose of fluoride. Grape jelly, raisin bran, breads. Look at the sheer, what's happening is we're getting so much fluoride. These are made with fluoridated water, or they have a fluoride pesticide residue in them. So what that does is, this cumulative poison, if you get it from all these sources, the water, the toothpastes, and all these foods, tea, soda, coffee, we're being overdosed on it, and it creates some significant health conditions because of that. So that's why there's a controversy now. How hard is it for people to say, wait a minute, you mean we're being overdosed with this and no one's told us about it?
Well, I tell you, Mr. Stockin, let's take this second commercial break. And when we come back, we'll give you an opportunity to talk about some of the health effects and the health impact that this is having upon the American people. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.